Haven't seen Toma in a while. Who knows what that guy's working on these...
Probably something of the utmost importance, as ever. Taking guests out for lavish meals, cleaning up around the house, the usual.
We have people like that to thank also.
Oh, well, no wonder. What do you think Miss Kamisato even sees in that guy?
Sorry, haven't slept too well the last couple of days, on account of all this rain we've been having. Wait, what are you all doing here? Has some...
We were just having a little chat on our break. It's time we were go. We're busy people, Toma. You do well to grow a sense of...
Well, thank you, gentlemen. I'll think about that when my vacation's over. Sorry I'm a little late. Something came up. Yep, I sure did. No big deal, though. People like to criticize those who don't fit in. It's the same everywhere. If a little private gossiping helps them let off some steam, well, good for them. It does no harm to the Kamisato clan. Wouldn't you agree? Oh? I'm touched that that's how you see the situation. I don't think we need to go down that route, though. In any case, as a housekeeper, it's hardly my place to get, but you're my guest and I live to serve. So if you have any other thoughts on the matter, please do share them with me. I'm willing to give anything you suggest a shot, as long as it's a serious suggestion, of course. I'll be waiting for you right here. Just come and find me if you need anything.
You're asking me what I think Toma? He's busy enough as it is. And when I do, more often than not, I think you should carry on.
Oh, this is going to be a Oh, you're Miss Kamisato's friend. Basically, in preparation for the but as luck would have it, our ship got hit by strong... Well, but he's a shrewd one. Clearly, he wants to take us for every mora we're worth. It's a real dilemma. We've tried, but he once sold us some He's resented us ever. The Yashiro Commission doesn't have any direct authority over merchants. We could find Kazumasa and Furusawa have marched off to see him. But I really hope the festival goes smoothly.
I'm sure the Kamisato clan will be fine.
Oh, I heard a thing or two about it. I was planning on finding some time to sort it out after entertaining you. It's hard to say for sure. I'd need to talk with the guy first. Since this has piqued your interest, how about we head over there together? Still, the original plan here was to focus on your enjoyment, not rope you into the trials and tribulations of the Yashiro Commission. Ah, so that's your goal here. Well, if that is what you really want, I'd better give this my best shot.
Your asking price just isn't realistic. Hey, what point are you trying to make?
If the festival gets delayed, don't say we didn't warn you.
Help! I'm being attacked by Yashiro Samurai!
What? Hey, cut that out!
You little... Take it easy, would you? Look, we're not going to harm you, all right?
The Yashiro Commission is forcing me to sell against my will! Doshin! I need a Doshin!
Looks like there's no negotiation to be had here. Come on, let's get out of here.
Wait up.
Is that all they got? Amateurs. The nerve. Oh, hello. You were...
Hello again.
Wait, I know you! Well, if it isn't the Yashiro Commission's errand boy, Toma. Do you know how long the Tenryo Commission locked me up for? And all thanks to you, going on about my goods being cheap fakes.
You almost make it sound like I planted something and framed you. Those goods were defective, you know that, right?
Ugh, you're so pedantic. Think how many festivals there are in a given year. Now, take candles, for example. Do you have any idea how many they go through? I could switch half of them out for duds without a single person noticing. I was happily providing you with some much-needed supplies. Not only were you ungrateful, well, now the tables have finally turned and you're begging for my help. Can you really blame me for charging a little extra? Look, I found out what happened. The Commission's shipment ran into a storm and is now lying at the bottom of the festival's right around the corner, so postponing it isn't an option. If the festival goes pear-shaped and Guji-ai or the almighty Shogun hears about it, they are not going... So you might want to...
Oh, come on, boss. This is all a little heartless. Besides, aside from the Yashiro Commission, no one else buys ceremonial items. Surely resolving this dispute swiftly is in your interest, too.
Don't give me that! The fact is, you're desperate to buy, and I ain't desperate to sell. The batch I have here can go to...
Looks like we can't come to an agreement then.
Well, I'm glad it's dawning on you. You can either pay up... Time's precious, and I've given you a fair slice of mine today.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that he doesn't intend to discuss it. I guess his time in the police station didn't make for happy memories. No need. I can't say I think much of the way Yusaku was acting, but ultimately, the issue here lies with the Yashiro. We were the ones who lost the goods, so the responsibility is on us to find a solution. Otherwise, even if we write this out, the Yashiro Commission's reputation will take a huge hit. Let's go. There are a few people
Ah, if it isn't Toma. I must say I'm surprised to see you. Last I heard, you were in Rito. Who's the new face?
A friend.
Friend? What, line of work is this young lady in then?
They're not a connection, if that's what you're thinking. Just a regular friend. No vested interests here. I originally wanted to take her out for some downtime, but we've ended up mired in commission-related complications.
So, what's the situation today then? I only ever see you when you need something.
Well, I remember the last time we spoke, you were grumbling about a lack of iron ore. Have you made any progress on that?
Why? You got any? You're a little out of the... I heard some people were so eager.
Sounds like now you have the opposite.
That's right.
I see. Well, would you mind? As it happens, I'd noticed that shipments of iron ore...
Huh, you don't say.
These two are veterans of the business. Regular sales, qualities. This one sprung up out of nowhere recently in Rito. This one grabbed a loan and leapt straight onto the bandwagon. In their haste, I fear...
Wait, I know this name.
To be completely upfront, this is really quite important to me, so your help in this regard...
Don't mention it. It's no skin off. There is something I hope you could do for me in return, though. Recently, several of our deliveries... It's the worst on the road between Konda Village and Inazuma...
No problem. We'll be back before you know it. I guess you have a few questions. I'll explain everything later, but it looks like we'll need to get to work pretty soon.
Water from the hot springs has magical powers to heal your body and soul.
Shine down! Windblade!
Man, this hurts. Those monsters came out of nowhere. Thank you both for...
Hi there. Yas...
So...
Nope, this is between us. He's the one you should be... All right.
Think you can bully me? There is no escape!
Careful. There could be more monsters to come.
Think you can bully me? Inazuma shines eternal! Look at you! Boo down!
Okay, almost there now. One final push.
Shine down! Windblade, prepare to be blown away!
All right.
Many thanks. There were so many monsters, I didn't...
The route should be safe from here on out.
Sure thing.
Worry no more, good sir. Your goods have been safely
Good to know. As for the issue you needed my help with, I have someone on the case. You always seem to be cleaning up for other... Speaking of...
Ah, that rings a bell. Not a...
Oh, what?
Huh, is that so?
Think nothing of it. Goodbye for now.
Okay, this problem is halfway solved. That was the quartermaster of the Tenryo Commission. He's in charge of all of their procurement, and also responsible for keeping their weapon supplies intact. Making weapons involves purchasing raw materials, so he's the key decision maker in all the related trade in iron ore. The iron ore trade is actually what I was discussing with him just now. On the surface, not a whole lot, I'll admit, but you'll see very shortly. But before that, time to go visit another old friend of mine.
Ah, Toma, you too? Yasutake sent someone over already, but I'm telling you, Toma, I just don't know if it's feasible.
Really? Why? Is there a problem?
You betcha. The guy owes me Mora, for sure, but there's a long repayment period on that loan. If I go hounding him for Mora now, that makes me the bad guy.
But as I recall, the only reason he was entitled to such a long period was because at the outset, he had a business relationship with the Yashiro Commission. So, if we sever ties with him, surely he'd have to pay you back right away.
In principle, that's how it works, but I'd still be the one who has to take all the flack. I'm just a small timer, you know? People like me need stability and security, not to go rocking the boat.
Come on now, let's work something out. Weren't you after some Noctiluctus Jade last time we spoke? We can put our heads together and get a hold of some for you.
Well, Noctilucus Jade would be good for...
For starters, I'd say that's plenty for now. You don't want to go...
You... Okay, fine. If you bring me some Noctilucus Jade, I'll get my hands dirty for you.
Great. All right, let's go and find some. Okay, is this enough?
Plenty. Leave the rest. You know, Toma, you haven't changed one bit. Same mindset. I sure hope the two of us never get into a conflict. Fingers crossed our cooperation will stay happy and healthy for a long time to come.
Don't you worry. Unless you've got plans to cause trouble for the Yashiro Commission, the future looks bright for all our...
That's good to hear. Okay, I'll be seeing you folks.
Don't worry. People whose attention is always focused on other people's weaknesses tend to expose their own weaknesses pretty easily. Let's head back to the Yashiro Commission head.
What do we do now?
We could try asking him nicely. Maybe he'd have a change of heart.
I highly doubt that would work. And again, since we don't have any other
But the samurai spirit.
we serve the head of the clan. If the clan is in trouble, we must bear whatever humiliation comes our way to resolve the situation.
Is anyone there?
Huh? What?
He must be here to make fun of us.
There's nothing we can do about it. Brace yourself. I apologize.
I apologize.
Huh?
I apologize. Forgive me. I'll sell to you at the original price. No, what am I saying? Make that happen.
What's going on here?
Toma? Toma, are you... I was completely in the wrong. However much you need, I'll sell it to you. I've got a warehouse full of stock, too. If you need more, please, you'll have...
And without any duds this time, I assume?
None whatsoever. I'll stake my whole reputation on it. No fakes, no defects. I give you my word. Please, this is my whole livelihood. Don't cut...
Since you've promised not to sneak in any fakes this time around, go ahead with the shipment. Once we've inspected the goods, and if all's in order, I'm sure whatever problems you're presently facing will quickly disappear.
Okay, I'll deliver the goods right away. Right away, I promise.
You see what I mean? Getting things settled as soon as possible is in everyone's best interest. All right, with that taken care of, let's get out of here.
Why was he apologizing to Toma?
What's going on here? Hey, Toma, that's strange. Where'd he go? He was right here a second ago.
Okay, the floors are done. Next, I need to dust down the railings. I only took one day off, but look how much dust has gathered. This is what I mean when I say cleaning is a daily chore. You remember what he said, don't you? His goods could go unsold and it wouldn't bother him. So, the solution in this case was to cut off his main line of business and make him really feel the heat. The Yashiro Commission doesn't have the authority to meddle in the business world, but as it happened, I knew a few of his major customers, so I sorted it out privately. When he realized he couldn't shift his product, had no source of revenue, and wouldn't be able to pay off his loan, he suddenly felt the pressure. Then, I just had to make sure he caught wind of what the cause of his problems was, so he'd seek us out to make an apology. It's no big deal. I've dealt with plenty of situations like this in the past. I know you'd like people to look up to me more, but it doesn't bother me all that much. I'm just the housekeeper of the Kamisato clan. Reputation isn't all that important to me. On the contrary, having too good of a reputation, you feel indignant for my sake when you hear people spreading gossip about me, don't you? That says that in your mind, I'm not the kind of person they say I am. For me, that's enough. All I need is for the people I'm close with to know the real me. Thanks for your help in averting a potential crisis for the Yashiro Commission. I owe you one. I'll have to entertain you again sometime. Plus I didn't get very far with entertaining you this time around, so I guess...